All right, it says I'm live. It says I'm live. I don't know if that's true. It might be true. Let's get some stuff on here. Oh my goodness. How is everybody? Rachel, what's up? How's it going? Hopefully good. Hopefully. Kim, hello. Lucky you, I just finished dinner. Hey, it's perfect. Elizabeth, what's up? Tori, hello. Kristen, hello. I hope everybody is doing good. Every one of y'all. Jennifer, hello. Hello, hello. Crystal, hello. First time watching you live. Oh, cool. Well, Rochelle, welcome in. Welcome in. It should be fun, hopefully. Hopefully it's not too cold. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to see. Guys, I have just a mad mess of crap over here. And a little over there as well. I'm trying to get myself geared up here because tomorrow night, I'm going to go live again, this time from a different haunted location. Rachel, what's your question? Of course. Jennifer, wait till the next video. The next video has all sorts of good stuff. I can't wait to show you guys. It'll be cool. It will be cool. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Captain Jack, hello. Yeah, so we're also going to be doing things a little differently as well, as far as like the video drops and all of that stuff, guys. So tonight, I'm at Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. The day before yesterday, there was a massive geomag storm. Were you there, and did it affect activity levels? I was not here when that happened. Oh, sweet Christ in heaven. We're already starting with the 6-7 shit. Cool, man. In Wisconsin, very cool, very cool. All right. So guys, we're gonna flip this around. We are going to get a light on. This is coming with us as well. Place that in the backpack. Helping us out on the algorithm, that's right. All right, making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Am I forgetting stuff? No, I'm not. All right, guys. Hello? Yes, Mystic Commanders, I am American. We are streaming from Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Okay. So guys, we're going to start off simple this evening. Nice and easy. And then we'll get into some crazy shit here in a little bit. Well, it feels messed up. Okay. Just gonna place this down for a moment here, guys. Trying to be cool about it. Here we go. Nice and easy. Susie, how are you tonight? You doing okay? Let's see if I can make that work for a moment. To my bag of tricks. Okay. Susie, my dear. Low effort setup for sure. Well, let me explain. Low effort setup for now. This is very bare bones. Eventually, what we're going to be doing is going down into the nursing home wing where I already have a ton of stuff set up. That's kind of waiting for us down there. What the? Okay. Susie, are you here? Would you like to say something? Would you like to say hello? And you're just kind of making that chirp. But is there a way you could really make that thing go off like crazy, please? Can you do that? There you go. A little more, please. All right, Dead Bell, thank you. My gosh. Timmy, Rar, Dark Crypto, what's up, guys? So, guys, this is Susie's room. All right, and Susie, well, Susie is by far one of my favorites, right? But Susie was a middle-aged patient. Now, mentally speaking, she was probably closer to about 8 or 9 years of age. So we found a lot of her coloring books and activity books and things like that. People have obviously started to add to her collection, which is great. We openly invite people to color in these books if you wish, or leave her a note or whatever. She just loves the company of other people. She loves the interactions with others. Now, from the investigative side of everything, she fascinates me just because the activity itself seems to be contained to this room, which is an anomaly. Because every other resident spirit around here seems to be fairly transient, so they'll follow you and mess with you all day and night long. She stays put, but she will say things like, "Oh, I can't leave. I'm scared. He won't let me leave," is a big one. We're not exactly sure who he is that she's referencing. Of course, we certainly have speculations. But yeah, people bring her gifts all the time, like these cool little coloring books and all that stuff. And then, of course, people leave some of their nifty artwork on the walls, which is great too. But she seems to really enjoy that. So this is definitely one of the more like cheery rooms for sure. All right. Hey, Christy. Yes, definitely up in Susie's room. Hello? All right. So, guys, I'm going to do something real quick. Because as investigators, we just make small little tweaks, don't we? So we're going to take this and turn it off. I'm going to place it right over here and turn it back on and step away. I'm going to see if that could elicit more of a response. Like I said, guys, here in just a little bit, we're going to cruise downstairs into the meat and potatoes of everything. But for right now, I wanted to just start off nice and easy. Touch the bell if she wants me to leave. That's a good question. Okay, let's see here. So, Susie, if you want me to leave, could you touch the bell? Could you make the bell go off, please? If you want me to leave and leave you alone, could you touch the bell? Kayla, welcome. What do I look like? I don't know. I look like a 44-year-old man. Is what I look like. How about that? Right now we are in Malvern Manor in Malvern, Iowa. Yes, exactly. So Denise just nailed it. She's like, oh, he looks like Kiefer Sutherland. So, what's interesting here about Susie, guys, is it appears as if you're in a child's room, correct? I mean, the coloring books and the toys and all of that stuff. Susie was actually a middle-aged patient. Mentally speaking, she was probably closer to about 8 or 9 years of age. Rizzo, what's up, man? Malvern Manor is in Malvern, Iowa, which is the southwest corner of Iowa, is where we are. Fucking Rizzo, right? All right. Well, Susie, I think we're just going to leave you alone then, if that's what you'd like. Rizzo, how's it going, brother? Susie, I'm going to ask one more time, please. that if you would like me to go, could you ring the bell, please? No, I do not know how Susie died. No. It's kind of chilly, but it's not as chilly as it's going to be. I didn't. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I tell you what. I will let you go. Here. I'll turn this stuff off. I'm keeping these cat balls close. We'll move rooms, and that's fine and dandy. The fuck was that? Hello? Voices. Hello? Hello? There. Oh my God. That is a female voice. Jesus Christ. Guys, I don't know. Are you hearing what I'm hearing at all? There is a female speaking. Son of a bitch. You guys couldn't hear that at all. Fuck. You did hear a voice. Really low, okay? Damn. Miss, could I hear you again? Could you speak again, please? Jesus Christ. That was insane. That was freaking insane. Now that's a car outside. I hear the car. I hear the car driving by. I forgot all my shit. Y'all. Gosh dang. That was so stupid. Okay. All right, let's get after it. All right, Susie, I hope you have a great night. All right? I'm sorry if I upset you in any way. I didn't mean to. As far as how many spirits are here, I don't have a flippin' clue. Now, we, of course, have our resident spirits. You know, we have, like, Susie over there. We have Inez just down the hall as well. I mean, good Lord. Over here. Check this out. Oh, guys, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Fuck. Over here, guys. Jesus. This is Hank's room. Hank was just kind of a dirty old perv. I mean, like, everything in Malvern Manor is how we found it, including the clothing items, like in the dresser drawers, and this is gross, guys, but the fingernail clippings that are in the drawer as well. I don't know if you can see these, but they're pretty freaking gnarly. But, like, everything is how we found it. So it's not like we're certainly not staging any of this shit. But you got old Hank over here. You have Goldie just across the hall. Hello, Goldie. It sounded like, almost like, shit. I mean, maybe even not necessarily an adult, but certainly not a little girl either. So maybe like an adolescent? I don't know. Okay. There's a cute little cupboard door that slammed on me. That was adorable. Cash flow quest. This is Malvern Manor. This is the place. It was constructed in the late 1800s. It ran as a hotel. It ran as a hotel until like the 1950s, where it became a nursing home. And then in the 70s, the 1970s, became more of like a group home for what they considered to be a mental handicap, which is vastly different than what our consideration of a mental handicap is today. But then it closed, for the final time, it closed in 2005. All right, guys. God damn. This is Gracie's room. Hello, Gracie. But like even Gracie's glasses still sit just right here where we found them. Everything else has been added, but the glasses were certainly original to the room. But people bring gifts and toys and things like that. But then down here, guys, her wheelchair will move. I mean, shit, all the wheelchairs, all the wheelchairs will move. And guys, this here is the nursing home wing. So guys, we're gonna turn on a few pieces of equipment while we're back here, okay? We're gonna turn on the flux device here. Get that cranking and ready to roll. Let that calibrate. And what this is gonna do, guys, is once it starts flashing blue here, it'll calibrate, flash blue any minute. Come on, baby. There we are. So if there was movement or something off to the right, it would turn red. If there was movement off to the left, it's gonna turn green. Okay? So we can keep our eye on that. Now, they'll stay like that for about 20 seconds. Then they'll go right back to that homeostasis, that flashing blue, okay? This here is just a very standard REM pod. Okay. Let that get back, there we are, to flashing blue. Now this string here, every one of these little nodes is its own EMF detector that is then powered by this little box right here. So I'm going to turn this on. Now that is off and rolling. That side of the hallway is basically wired and ready to roll. Another one over here. We are going to try a weird... There we are. We're going to turn this guy on too. This guy right now. Turning this on. Hopefully, there we are. There we are. Now that is just going to calibrate. That's all that's doing. This right here is a motion sensor. Turning this on. That is the tune that it will play if and when Rebecca over here decides that she might want to open her door for us. Jesus. All right, whatever that was went right by us. Hi. Hi. Hello. Jesus. All right, so that was a huge knock. Fuck's sake. Hello? What the fuck? All right, movement to the right all the way down the hall. Jesus God. Okay, cool. Can I get more toys now? Is that cool? This whole frickin' thing lit up. Right frickin' beside us. Whew. Okay. Getting this geared up as well, guys, okay? This is basically just another REM pod. That's all this is doing, okay? Cool. Now, the only way that these cat balls will go off is if they're moved. So they have to be moved in some way. So, placing one there, placing one down here as well. Perfect. Do I have any more? No. Negative. REM pod. REM pod. REM pod. Hello? Hi. Jesus Christ. Guys, it's all over. It's all over the place. Okay, hi. Is there a way you could do that again, please? Nah. Rope light at the other end of the hallway went off. Well, you set that rope light off. Is there a way you could set this one off as well? This tripwire here? All these pretty purple lights, is there a way you can set those off? Can you set that off, please? Not that one. No, let them. It's fine, guys. Let the trolls talk. It doesn't matter. They're just feeding the algorithm. Fuck them. It's fine. All right. I'm grabbing more stuff. I'm setting that like that. Okay. Motherfuckers. Oh. You guys are on a roll tonight, huh? You guys are on a roll this evening. Okay. One of these times, I'm actually going to capture it on camera. Look at that. Let me try this again. Okay. Very nice. Very nice, guys. Okay. So guys, this is another like REM pod or whatever, but it's also detecting static as well, okay? Well, yeah, like that. Hi. Fuck. Hello? Could you move closer towards me, please? No? You're just gonna flash out like that? Cool. That was huge. Hi. It's the REM pod going off, and now this is going back off. REM pod is going crazy now. Hello? Okay, could you step away from that, please? Or do the exact opposite of what I'm asking. Holy shit. Could you step away? No, go the other way. Now try it. So guys, I messed with the settings on the REM pod itself to make it harder to trip like that. So I'm gonna see if that does anything. That was freaking nuts. John, a REM pod is basically detecting electromagnetic energy. So like that one down there is doing right now. 1 second. Watch this. So it, like me basically like, and now I think I have residue or something on my hands that's causing that to do that. Okay. This is what I get for trying to prove a point. Watch this. So now this is saying there was movement. God damn. I'm ignoring it. Saying there was movement off to the right over here, meaning that somewhere between this device and this wall, something crossed its path to create that red light right after I walk away. Christy, I do remember doing the human pendulum with Richard, which is a crazy experiment that I had never really seen done in person before. It was interesting. This is my house in the sense that it's my business. The fuck, man. Okay, this thing is really beginning to annoy. So we're just gonna turn this off for a minute. Is that me? That had to be. Is that me? How did that just go off? You. That had to be me. I don't know what I did. Dead bell's going off. So, guys, it's interesting because the motion sensor here was going off. I picked up the REM pod, sitting roughly here, picked it up, flipped it over. It has to be picking me up. That's what that is. So I'm just going to get the hell out of the way. Weird. Gosh dang. More movement to the right. Let me see here. Jose, it is historically, initially it was constructed as a hotel. And that was back in the late 1800s, but then ran as a hotel until the 1950s, where it became more of a nursing home setting, which is what you're seeing right now. The nursing home itself ran until the 70s. They were shut down because, as you can kind of see over here, the hallways aren't wide enough to support transporting patients. And so this is where it then became a group home for mentally handicapped people. What they considered a mental handicap back then is vastly different than our consideration today. So it's things that we see all the time, guys. People with Down syndrome, people with drug and alcohol abuse, people with autism. But then, of course, there were more exotic cases, if you will, people with DID, or what they used to refer to as multiple personalities, schizophrenics. I mean, shit, even murderers were housed here. So it is a very interesting and eclectic group of people coexisting under the same roof, and it ran like that until 2005. So it wasn't that long ago. And this building was still in full swing. I mean, just a couple of decades. Yeah, I think we have to get 3 evidences, right? But we also need like photos and audio clips and all sorts of fun shit now, right? So come on, dude. More movement here to the right. Is there a way that if you're moving past this device, is there a way you could come over on this side, please? Could you do that for me? Just to let me know that you're here. Yeah, make the green light show up, please. That would be amazing. Can you do that? Got to get the perfect game. You're absolutely right. I'll be in the truck getting the dots. How about I back away just a little bit? I'll back away. And then maybe you can make the green light show up. Please. Okay. Well, I'm going back this way then. It is so flippin' cold, guys. Just testing. Hi. How are you? Placing this down real quick, guys. Thank you. You made the green light go off. Thank you. The f- Look at him. I'm going to trip this device here, guys, but I'm going to walk by it. And I'm going to walk right into this room where it got... Where we got the reading. Whew. That sound is the spirit box, guys. Wait. What am I waiting for? Run? No, I'm not feeling up to it. Fuck. Hi. Jesus. Okay. So, I guarantee you didn't hear that. There was another knock. So there's 2 knocks now that have happened in this room. Can you do that again, please? No? Dapper Demon, we are in Malvern Manor at Malvern, Iowa here. What? Who's knocking, guys? Who's knocking? No, 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 no. Are you trying to, like, lead me in a certain direction here? I am. Dapper Demon, thank you. Oh, dude, no, I run the place. That's why I'm here. Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, we do like overnight investigations and things like that for paranormal enthusiasts. What the fuck? Okay, stopping this real quick. That was loud as fuck. Okay, guys, could you hear that? Did you hear that? That was super loud. Where were you coming from? It was right over here. Right as I was like exiting this room. You did hear that. Damn. All right. Hi. So, hey, I heard you knock. I'm going to take that like you want to, like you're trying to get my attention. Okay? So if you're trying to get my attention, I'd really, really, really like it if you could say something to me now. My name is Josh. What's your name? If I be paranormal, what's up? Tara, the Muddy Paws event is going to be run by the people at Muddy Paws, but we're going to have my buddy Travis here running things that night. Okay. Rachel, thank you for the happy poop. I appreciate that. Walk around this thing, give it kind of a wide berth. Who was knocking? That's what I want to know. Johnny, thank you for the happy poop. Holy shit. All right. Cool. We're in Iowa, Southwest Iowa is where we're at right now, guys. Let me make sure. Is it? REM pod. REM pod. Hi. Could you step away from the device, please? Thank you. God dang. Are we serious right now? Kayla, thank you for that gift. Jesus Christ. So the rope lights, I mean, basically they just call this a tripwire, but each one of these nodes is its own EMF detector. So each one is its own EMF detector. And the thought or the theory is that we would be able to see the path that a ghost might be traveling, which would be really cool. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. You're absolutely right. Yes, somebody is 100% hiding, making those sounds. You fucking dumbass. Oh my Christ. See, here's the difference, guys. Like in the paranormal community, the only thing that you have is credibility. That's all you have. And so if you're caught like faking shit or whatever, you're done. You're toast. And the community has forgotten about you. So you won't find another human in this building, in the 10,000 square feet. It's just me. A remote in my pocket. That's You know what's interesting though is if you were able to do that, which I'm sure you could do, with the right a walkie-talkie would probably do it. The problem is that if you used a walkie-talkie, it would make these things go absolutely batshit crazy, and it wouldn't be like a legitimate hit. Does that make sense? Like it would almost be too much that you were doing or that you were getting or whatever. So it wouldn't make much sense to anybody that was actually like an investigator or whatever. So I'm sure there'd be a way to fake the evidence, of course. I mean, after all, these are electrical devices. Like they're fallible just like everything else. Patty, what's up? I'm having to like switch the camera in between my hands so I can place the other hand in my pocket because it's fucking cold. You feel like your house in Greece is haunted. I mean, ghosts aside or whatever, I think Greece would be a beautiful place to visit. Just saying. Definitely gives you Faz vibes for sure. Stephanie, absolutely. Still praying for you, lady. They definitely have. The lights have been going off for sure. Johnny, this is definitely not. So, I mean, what this would have been more or less like a communal bathroom. So there are two toilets and a bathtub. Now, this here would have actually been the female restroom. The only reason I say that is because if you look at this sink very closely, you'll see this little inlet that they had right here for the neck so they could lay their hair back. Because every week, like once a week, they would always have stylists and beauticians come and they would get their hair done and they get their makeup done and things like that. Just a little something else for the residents that they could look forward to while they were here, which is a really cool thing that they did for them. So then the male restroom is this guy over here. Now, I will say that some of these rooms had their own restrooms. This one for sure did. Over here, I don't know. We'll have to explore a little more. But here is a very similar setup, just two toilets and a very large bathtub. Tripwire went off. Which one of you did that? Which one of you did that? Woo. And now movement to the right of the hallway. Movement to the right. For the most part, nothing really follows me home. I will say that I do pretty good at saying good morning and good night, and that's usually the end of our day, the end of our time together. Hello? Hello? I hear you. I hear you chirping that thing. Could you get just a little closer to it? Please? Yeah, definitely gonna get the spirit box going again. What the shit was that? One second, guys. taking this with. Hi. Who is knocking? Who knocked? Who knocked? Who was it? I didn't do that. Bob, okay. Are you guys having a good day? Yes, Nico, for a small portion of its life, it was a nursing home. I'm going to be going as long as my fingers can hold up, Rizzo, but I'll also be live tomorrow night from another haunted location. I heard Billy too. I swear to God, it just said your mom. That's funny as shit. The ghosts are going through their punk phase right now. They're like, oh, your mom. Rebecca, sweetheart, can you open your door? Do it. Wow. Some more movement to the left down here. Now, there was a really good question that I saw on there. It's gone. Ryder asked, like, how are they able to knock? Like, they're not physical beings. You're absolutely right. So it's like, how are we able to hear, like, ghost voices? How are we able to hear a disembodied voice when, a ghost, they don't have vocal cords, do they? They don't have it's super interesting to me. So it's like, how are they able to manipulate the environment around them? Because all sound is bending and stretching of molecules in the air. That's literally all that sound is. We perceive the sound, and then we get to figure out what the hell is being said, or what the song is saying, or you know what I mean? All of that stuff. So how is it that they are able to manipulate that stuff? I would agree with that. It's all energy. Everything, everywhere, ever is vibration. I like that too. I do like that. Now, hang on a second, guys. Did I just hear you in here? Did I hear your footsteps in this room? I heard something moving. Like, do you hear the difference? Like, do you hear that? Like, obviously, you're not getting that here. But this is what I was hearing. Like this. Like these little pats on this laminate type flooring. So who, pray tell, is doing that? We got you. We got every evidence. Let's just go. Let's get the hell out of here. Guys, if a ghost picked up a chair and tossed it, I'm fairly confident in saying that the stream would be over. Okay? Oh my God. That would be interesting. Okay, well, I could have swore I heard you. Maybe I'm wrong. But I could have swore I heard you walking around in here. The cameraman never dies. Well, thank God for that. I'm going to step over that. I was trying not to trip it, and I did it anyway. Dang it. All right. I would pass out if I heard them walk. I mean, honestly, guys, like it's weird, right? But it's just like listening to somebody walk. It's the difference is that you just can't see said somebody, right? Which makes it odd. And it's like we're having a conversation with somebody that we can't see. Because I really do, just real quick while we have kind of a lull here, I do appreciate each and every one of you. Each and every one of you popping in here and at least hanging out for just a little bit. I like that. Holy shit. So guys, it's interesting. The channel itself is getting, I mean, we've surpassed 9,000 subscribers now. So we're officially on our way to 10,000, which is crazy. So that was the other thing. So Rizzo, we're going to do things differently for long form videos now, okay? That will be coming out in about a week or so. But what we're going to do is on Sunday evenings, we're going to be doing little hangout sessions where you guys, like as the members or whatever, are going to get a sneak peek and watch the new video with me. And then we can talk about it and all that fun stuff. And then you guys will have access to the video directly following that. And then the video itself will drop on like Tuesday for everybody else. So that's what we're going to start doing. Going to become much more interactive. So what we did is I had the members, I had them come up with a battery of questions. Fuck. Hi. I had them come up with a battery of questions that I could do an Estus method with, and the results were fascinating. Holy shit. Wow. Hi. Okay, I'm going to turn this back on. It is now, yeah. The spirit box is back on, guys. I am not smoking. It's just that fucking cold in here, guys. Like, I swear to God. Let me try to breathe over here. Like, I can definitely see my breath. That's for damn sure. Because we're going to try to get this back up and going too. I'm going to leave this in the chair. Let that calibrate for a moment. If it keeps doing this bullshit, then I'm just going to turn the whole thing off for the rest of the night. Hello? Turn off, you son of a bitch. Turn off. Fuck me. Oh. You just don't like the metal shit. Hi. Hi. Make sure these things are still working. No, we're stepping away from you. Rebecca, if that's you, could you open your door, please? Can you open your door, please? Okay. God damn, guys. Like, I don't know what the hell. I got like goosebumps all over me. Shit. Well, I missed that, but this tripwire just went off. Damn it. Okay. So, guys, here's what's going to happen, okay? Holy shit. Hello. Oh. Yeah, are you guys having a good night tonight? I'm going to turn that fucking thing off. I'm going to turn that fucking thing off. Okay. Turning it off. It's really annoying. Something is wrong. I think something may be wrong with it. It shouldn't do that. It shouldn't go off like that. Yeah, turn it off. I did. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to keep this spirit box close to you. I've got to pee like a smashed cat, okay? So I'm going to go to the restroom because it's super cold. And then I will be right back. I can find my flashlight. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. Hang on. Hang on. Check out this room on the right. Oh. God dang, it feels weird. Guys, where are you? No, where are you? Please. Guys, while I was gone, did the bell or anything go off? Did a cat ball or anything like that go off? Nothing. Nothing, okay. Spirit walked out, took a quick selfie. I don't need to run. Not really scared. Unnerved would be a good term. Sarah, yes. So stuff like this has always fascinated me. But then there were some very odd things that happened after I lost my uncle. And I was I was probably in sixth grade when he passed away. So I was quite young. He was only 31 when he passed away. Oh my God. But there were very odd things surrounding his death that kind of got me asking the bigger questions in life. Because it was very obvious to me at a young age that something far bigger than us was going on around us. The ghost probably did say, shit, yes. I am going to take this device and move it just a little bit over. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I'm going to be annoying with it. Excuse me. There we are. There. Okay. See if anything can happen with that. So why don't you just open the doors? Well, I mean, I could. So now that role play went off. Okay, well, I'm turning you guys off for a little bit there, because that's ridiculous. Yeah, I didn't hear a knock. I probably was moving something, though. I was probably moving that tablet over there. Yeah, tomorrow night from another haunted location. This one about 4 hours away from me. Okay, that's one of the best comments I've ever heard. I'm in the toilet. Let me tell you, this is helpful. Well, now, that's an excellent question. Can they see me? And I don't know if they can. Because what if I'm the ghost? So what if they're just going about their day-to-day lives? And let's say hypothetically then for them, it's just 9 a.m. on a Monday morning. And like nurses are scuttlebutting around and doing their thing and all of that. And what if I'm over here and I'm making noises and asking questions and knocking on walls and things like that? Will that stir them up? Maybe I'm the ghost. Exactly like the others. Yes, yes, yes. In their own reality, exactly. I require scientific evidence of the existence of ghosts. Well, I would agree with that. Fuck. Okay. Movement to the left. So, and this is the difficult part because I'm with you on that. I am totally with you on that. Yeah, what if you're ghost hunting and you come across some ghost hunters from the past? That'd be amazing. But no, I'm with you on the scientific evidence part of everything. God damn. The bell went off and then the tripwire went off. Very cool. The problem is to do a proper scientific investigation, you would have to apply the scientific method, which would also say that you have to have a controlled environment, which we do not have. There's really no such thing when it comes to this stuff. You would also have to have something that's repeatable, something that you could repeat over and over again to test some type of working hypothesis, which again, it's out of the question. So already the scientific method is kind of working against us in that respect, which is really troublesome. Fuck. Okay, so yes, they're certainly toying with me. That is absolutely true. Things happen down there, I go after it, and then things happen over here. So right now I've kind of placed myself in the middle. And that's exactly, Brenda, exactly where I'm at too, is this goes beyond science as we know it, as we currently know it, right? Um, Hang on, let me kill the lights real quick, okay? Look at the end of the hallway. Can you see it? Fuck, no you can't. What the fuck is that? Okay, we're going on a field trip, kids. We're going on a field trip. What the fuck? I hope oh my God. Did I leave a light on? Or something? Something is flashing and flickering and whatever over here. What the fuck is it? I did leave a light on. Oh, thank God. what I was seeing, guys, is this curtain was like billowing here at the top, but casting just enough light out here that at the end of the hallway, I'm not able to show you. It was casting just enough light off to the wall over here and up a little bit that all the way down the hall I was able to see that. That scared the shit out of me really quick. Okay. Things are going off now down here. Thanks for indulging me momentarily, guys. I appreciate that. Who is this Ben character that everybody's talking smack about? Oh, just a hater. Oh, okay. Whatever. Ben doesn't exist. He's a ghost. I love it. Talking about the science of the paranormal, which is fascinating, guys. Like, parapsychology is a thing, but it's very interesting field of study, but you're not really going to get that education here in the United States. Sadly, we don't. Really nowhere in the United States offers an actual parapsychology course. The UK certainly does. You can do that. But yeah. Goodness. Hello? Guys, what I just heard was like that. Hello? Oh, thank you, Tori. Oh, Jesus. That was all me, guys, walking by that. That was all me. Holy shit. I definitely heard the tapping, but I want to know where it was coming from because it was certainly down here somewhere. Who was tapping? You dozed off on the couch. Tori, come on. You would think you just spent like the last, I don't know, 6 solid days working 12-hour shifts. I don't know. How dare you? I think it's okay. Maybe she was lulled to sleep by the pleasing baritone of my voice. Writer, this is absolutely my job, yes. Whoa. Hi. Just hanging out. Next thing you know, it's 9:23. Yeah. It's crazy. I do voiceover work for Audible. Yes, I do. Oh, thank you very much. But yeah, I think I've recorded like 15 books now, guys, for Audible, which is fun. The bell is down here close to this tripwire, right before the tripwire, in fact, right here. What? Hello? The fuck was that? Sarah, that's primarily the books that I read, are the ghosty stories. Took a screenshot. Very cool. Guys, it's very difficult, I think, sometimes when it's something that I'm hearing, especially like those small little taps, like they're very minute, and coming from roughly probably 15 to 20 feet away if I'm a guess, or like a betting man. So um, I don't know how on earth you guys would have been able to hear that anyway, which really sucks. I'm not really ever concerned that they will attach to me. No, not exactly. No. I'll tell you why. I think they have better shit to do than hang out with my boring ass, if I'm being honest. Um, I mean, not to be a dick or whatever, but I got better shit to do too. So it's like, no, I think it's okay. Get a better mic. God damn. Yeah, like for my long form videos, guys, I certainly use better microphones, obviously better cameras, things like that. If the ghost touch you, can you actually feel it? Yeah, sometimes you absolutely can. Like sometimes 100% you can. Whew. Guys, I gotta tell you, it is a chilly mamma jamma up in this beast this evening. There. There. So, interesting night. Kind of had some interesting things happen. It wasn't earth shattering or anything like that. I certainly didn't, run out of the building and soil myself or anything like that. Tomorrow night, guys, tomorrow night, I will be doing another live stream from another haunted location. So, with all of that, I'm hopping off a little early tonight so I can kind of pack the rest of my crap up and then load it all up into my truck. And then I got to go back to my apartment where I have to like pack clothes and all that stupid shit. So yeah, so guys, I'm doing all of this stuff, but I really appreciate all of you guys hanging out and just hanging out for a while. You know what I mean? It was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, Crackerjack, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Like I said, tomorrow night I'll be doing the exact same thing, probably roughly about the exact same time, maybe even a little earlier. I would like to go as long as I possibly can tomorrow night. I brought all my winter clothes and stuff with me too, because it might be a little chilly. But guys, for now, I'm gonna let you all go, and I appreciate you. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Peace, guys.